Hello and welcome back to my channel. I have still my reading glasses on me because I'm working on my laptop, and for there is it better to have a reading glasses. But for normal viewing, I don't need this. Okay, today we have the topic what my experience is with visualization. Yes, that's a big topic in my life. And first, I have to say that it was not unconscious. It was not really, for me, real. It was just a daydream or something like this who brought that many things into my life. And that's why, for me, it's that important to tell you how that worked for me and what you have to do on purpose, because I did it not really on purpose. I just thought and daydreams and stuff like this. Even as a child, I started already with that. And for me, was it, always the normal life what ended up in visualization. For example, when I was a child, I remember that very, very briefly because I was lying in bed directly like this. And I thought, okay, what do I want? Where I see myself, not what I really wanted. Where do I see myself? And I saw myself on a big stage. Yes, with a microphone and singing and speaking to people. Yes, that's what I thought and what I have seen. And that was just my dream. And today I'm an actress, And when I was starting with this, it was in the beginning not really close to touch because I grew up in a small town and there are not that many possibilities to go to an acting school or something like this. And that's why I started studying media business. And after that, I went first of all, to a singing school. But then after a year, the school closed because they had not enough people, because it was in a very expensive school and they had not enough, a private school, enough people there. And because they took only 5 in the year, and that was not enough to get over all the costs and stuff like that. And then I started with acting. Yes. And when I did this, I just did it, but I couldn't realize what's going on. And when I was in cinema, for example, I was just sitting there looking into the big screen, and I just saw my face in this big screen without anything happened in this time, right? And then it was just something like it was in my mind. I could see it, but I was not knowing how I achieve it really, because only when you go to acting school means nothing. Means not that you have to exactly you're in a Hollywood movie or something like this, right? And for example, Hollywood is also such a thing. I just asked myself, okay, I have a lot of books from Hollywood and stuff like that, but I don't like to make castings because that's another topic I will go on maybe later or in another video. But for example, 2 weeks ago, I was in Hollywood with a movie, but not with me on screen. It was just as an executive producer, second regard, because of Rights of Nature, Re-Earth Rights of Nature. You have to watch this also. There's a channel, and there you see the Hollywood video where I'm with Bettina. You have to watch this. It's really amazing. And now it just happened, And then we had the awareness festival now. We go to Red Nation. That's also very fantastic. And even me, I was in Hollywood several times. Even I would not, the light from the camera, the light from the laptop is, I think, way better. And yeah, and I was several times over there, not because I want to live there, but because my work is getting accepted. For example, oh my God, where is it? Wait a second. Whoa. Did I just receive? It's unbelievable. Here I was getting California legislature. Yes, exactly. For example, I was not expecting this, to be honest. Certificate of Recognition, Nicolas Melesson. Do you see it? It's just fantastic. I couldn't believe that this dropped into my mind. Thank you from California State for my artist word that I brought to California. Oh my God, thank you. That's amazing. Bettina got the same and another prize. We are totally delighted. Yes, that's just wow. And this just happened with visualization. Yes. And that's what I want to tell you, because only when you see something, when you see yourself, then it drops directly into your body and soul. And it just happened magical that the things coming into your life. For example, another story. When I was around 20, before I was studying and everything after school, I wanted to go to an island to work there just for a while before I go into studies or stuff like this, just to walk around. And then I needed a bit money, and I looked inside a newspaper, and there I could see, okay, a big news paper also is looking for some people in the event team and work with them. Okay, and I thought, okay, I was just calling, and they said, oh yeah, okay, you can come along. And then I went there, and there was around 60, 80 people who attend to this job, right? And there was one person in front of them. And I thought for myself, okay, I was putting everything out. I was not listening anymore, because I thought, okay, here are 80 people, makes no sense. And I thought, okay, it's nice to work in an event team, but I would prefer the job from the person in front of them. But I was just thinking, not just seeing myself there in front. And that's totally crazy, because what happened then is 2 weeks later or a week later, they called me to work, just to look how it is. And there I was in a team with another woman also, and in an event team. And then this team person came along and was looking to us and said in the evening, and he said, it's unbelievable, you are the onlyest persons who made, from around 30 people that we had here for test working, you were the onlyest person who made it correctly. And then this guy asked me, and what do you do also? And because we're looking for a team leader. And I said, normally I want to go to an island because I have there already a job in 4 weeks. But okay, we can talk about it. And then he said, okay, then let's go for dinner tomorrow maybe. And then I explained to you the system. And I said, all right, let's do that. And then we went for dinner. And he explained me the job. And he said, yes, we live in, our office is in Braunschweig, and this newsletter is in Oldenburg. And it's good when you could be a team leader here directly and look for around 30 people how they do their job and stuff like that. And I said, okay, to be honest, the money was in this moment for me very good. And I said, okay, then I just try it. And I did. And that's totally interesting because, there come a day when I looked for new people for this team. And I was sitting there in this big room where all these people came in, and I was sitting there in the front. And then in this moment, it dropped into my mind. I thought, oh my goodness, I had this in my mind in this moment when I attend to the job. And then it just happened, And that's why it's really good, to be honest, because I did it unconscious, I was not knowing what I'm doing, to be honest. I was just realizing, because I think you are something or you're not, And when you see yourself, when you believe in your strongness, when you just go with your feelings, what you really want in your life, then you just follow your way, right? And this was for me so an open-minded situation, to be honest. And there I have another story from my childhood. I was in school, and my religion teacher, he asked around, okay, I look here for the notes, and I want to know who is believing that you are very, very good, or that you are not really good in class, and I have to organize the grades and stuff like that. And I said, okay, and I'm at okay, all right. And he said, okay, what do you think? And I said, okay, I think I have the best grade because I'm always listening, I'm active, I'm interested in the topic, and that's why I think I need the best grade. And there was some others in the class, and one, for example, said, no, I think I just average, I'm not that good, I'm not that interested, and it's not that fine, and whatever, and you will not believe it, I was getting the best grade. And then this religion teacher told me, okay, he said in general to everyone, okay, Nicola's getting the best grade because she was believing in it. Believe what you can achieve and everything will come to you. And in this time I was around, I think, how old? Maybe 12. And that was a really, really good experience, I must say, because from there on I was believing in everything. And another topic from my grandfather, my step-grandfather, he had his own bakery, and he told me, okay, what do you think? Do you believe that you can take the bread? How would you feel when you would just take the bread out of the oven? And I said, okay, I would burn my hands. I think it's very hot and I could burn my hands. And he said, it has something to do with your mind. Look, I can take the bread outside of the oven, nothing happened, and it feel well. You can do this also. Try it. Just think that it's easy and that it's a normal temperature and that you just can hold it. I tried it. I did, and I did again and again, and nothing happened. I felt amazing, and I try to change my mind how it will feel when I just take it and I feel, oh my God, it's that hot. Oh my God, it's that hot. Oh my God, it's that hot. It was hot and I couldn't even hold it. When I think, oh my God, okay, I just take it out of the oven. And I took it, and amazing. My God, it's just fantastic. And this experience I had also as a child. But to be honest, sometimes I forget all this, and a lot of big situations come into in my life, right? For example, in the moment, I have also a very big problem here around, but it's a test how I deal with it. And I think only the stuff comes to you when you are strong enough to go with it and to come over it, right? And that's what I'm doing in the moment. And it's really, really good to remind myself always to this, because otherwise I could not stand my life, to be honest, because it's that extreme what always happens. And that's why I have to do this video for you also, but also for me, that I realize how I did this in the past, how I worked with visualization and how does it works. And you just have to believe and see yourself when it's ready, when you open a bottle of champagne or wine or something like this, and you just can say, yes, I'm proud about myself. I was just going through it. You need a lot of patience. You need a lot of strongness for this, I know. But maybe it's a way to try it out, because to make it real in your life also, to do it this way. Okay, I wish you a lot of luck with this, and I would be so happy when you can follow or like this video. That would be great. Okay, many greetings. Ciao.